GeorgeNotFound. GeorgeNotFound streams. My response. Let's see what he's got to say.
For those of you who don't know, Katie Boggs recently did a stream and accused me of something very serious.
For those of you that don't know, hey buddy, pretty sure most of the people watching this have heard about this, my boy.
I made a response.
What's up? I have no idea.
She made a follow-up response.
Oh, the guy who groped an 18-year-old, literally.
This is my response to
George No Consent, yo.
To her follow-up. Throughout this video, I'm going to be showing clips from some other people just for context.
I'm gonna try and be neutral, okay? Let me try and be neutral, okay? George No Consent dick riders. I can feel in the YouTube comment sections, okay? Listen, I'm gonna try and be neutral to your boy here, okay? We're gonna try and give him the benefit of the doubt while also giving Katie the benefit of the doubt. Let's all try and be neutral, okay? If you have some crazy shit to say, like victim blaming or whatever, you really, you know what? Yeah, actually put it in the YouTube comment section because it just boosts me in the algo.
And just to make it clear, I don't want any hate to be sent to anyone.
Yo, on God, Roses. I absolutely agree with you 100%.
Including these people.
This is a new one.
Tweets that I posted about the situation. These are now deleted as I only made them to let people know that I had intentions to make a response. And I didn't want people to think I was...
Also, let me read this really quickly. Also, what's up, Stormin? How's it going, bro? Since reading... We already read this, but I'll read it again just in case anybody must have... I will be doing a very serious stream later today. This post is just to make that clear. I'm gathering all the information and evidence to share. I have nothing... I've never and would never break someone's sexual boundaries or assault anyone. Okay, so this is from his first... This was from his first apology stream / video. And then this was what he said after Katie literally came out and was like, yeah, here's a bunch of proof and here's a bunch of third-party perspectives and shit. Since reading Katie's newest post, my perspective on that night and my overall conclusion has massively changed as she introduced new information that I was not aware of at all before. I have much more I will say, but for now, Katie, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I really hope you can hear my words and try to understand that I did not have any bad intentions. That does not change the fact you were hurt. I will be saying more soon. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. He should have said sorry multiple times and not been like, oh, she doesn't like my friend group. In his first apology or his side of the story, right? He shouldn't it shouldn't have to be like, oh yeah, well, I didn't take the girl serious or notice that I hurt her from her crying, and literally having a breakdown on her stream. I should take it seriously when she then shows proof that I'm a bitch ass. It's snowing there, Storming. Yo, bro's trying, but we all know where it will end. Yeah, dude, I'm trying, bro. I'm going to try and give him the benefit of the doubt. Also, chat, do we want to put this on like 1.2 speed or 1.5 speed? I find it funny that he backed down when she showed proof. Like, no, motherfucker, I don't like you. But if you're going to defend yourself, bitch, defend yourself. On God. Oh, also, the fact that Katie went, and expressed her feelings, then George comes with a 28 hours written and edited video when he fucked up more than her, who just went live. Literally. Yeah, maybe speed it up 2%. I don't want to listen to this bitch yap. Yo, that's real, man. I'm going to put it on 1.5. Or, yeah, let's see if 1.5 is too fast. Sometimes, if it's too fast, I can't, comprehend what I'm saying or what he's saying, so we'll see.
I had intentions to make a response, and I didn't want people to think I was just completely radio silent in the time that I needed.
Yo, can this fucking guy learn about a fucking multi-band compressor in Premiere Pro so I don't have to crank my fucking volume? Is my YouTube volume down? No, this motherfucker's so fucking quiet.
To make those responses. First of all, I just want to make it clear that my tweet that I put out after my first statement wasn't somehow admitting guilt or completely backtracking what I originally said. My perspective had changed due to new information that Katie had provided, so now I'm just going to go over Katie's new statement and...
Yo, why my shit glitching? Is it because I have 90 fucking things? Chris, remember, impartial, try. Beans on fucking toast British. We can't be here all day. Come on, it's already 4 a.m., George. Yap faster, please.
To say. So first, she acknowledges the texts that I showed about them talking about wanting to play drinking games are real, but that they were...
Oh, captions if needed. Oh, you're right.
From her friends. So this is reasonable.
I'm going to put this on 1.5
because the implication
or 1.2.
It was kind of creepy of us, and we were forcing the game on them.
There was more alcohol in the room, and we were encouraged to drink some more as they offered the bottles to us, and insisted on drinking...
Oh, chat, I just want to say, I know I said that I wouldn't do this shit anymore, right? But I think this disgusting comment can show that literally, whatever... There's literally a comment I can show you guys right now. Hold on. Let me pull up. Why did I close my YouTube studio tab? This, like, there's a bunch of victim blaming, but honestly, this one is probably the one that made me, like, be like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Dude. Okay, no, it's not that. Buddy, Katie ain't letting you hit. Bro, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, this is, like, to then, like, go from somebody that is dealing with a sexual assault to then sexualizing her and saying, buddy, Katie ain't letting you hit, is, like, literally, like, almost makes me sick to my stomach. Like, you can be like, oh, you little liberal, shut up, snowflake, whatever, but, like, dude, it makes me sick.
Games and already drunk, I obviously complied.
In reality, it was mutually talked about, and everyone was just having fun. So next she mentions that one of the reasons she wanted to hang out in our hotel room was because there was another creator that was in the room, but then that creator didn't actually end up being there. Again, reasonable, I didn't know this at the time. There were people in and out of our hotel room throughout the whole event, so she could have potentially heard of anyone being there. When her group was on the way to the hotel, she was messaging me, bantering about whether or not I would actually be there or not, and that made me think that she wanted me to be there. But I don't know, maybe she didn't care and she just wanted to see the other creator, or just to be with her friends. Next, she shows our Instagram DMs, and she said that
Hold on. He thought that she wanted... Well, I think she probably wanted him to be there based on their prior interactions. She just didn't want him to touch her like the way he did, dude.
reason she kept messaging me in a friendly way for a while after this whole thing happened was because
Katie ain't gonna let you hit. Yeah, and your parents aren't gonna love you. Shut up. Yo.
Because, and this is a quote, she felt lucky to be talking to a verified account, someone famous, someone I had followed and watched for a while. Now, this is not
Also, chat, sorry if you can hear my cats going crazy in the background.
something that I was thinking about at all. I wasn't aware that she ever watched my content in the past. That was never brought up. This actually makes me feel pretty bad. The only reason she was messaging me was because I have subscribers.
Oh, this actually makes me feel pretty bad. I'm actually very sad that this girl, the only reason she was messaging me is because I'm famous. Oh, my feelings are hurt. I don't think he even means he feels bad for her. I think he means he himself feels bad. And he's going, guys, I feel bad. She hurt my feelings. Let me rewind a little.
For a while. Now, this is not something that I was thinking about at all. I wasn't aware that she ever watched my content in the past. That was never brought up. This actually makes me feel pretty bad. The only reason she was messaging me was because I have subscribers or something. I would never want that. Again, the only reason I actually brought up us messaging after the fact was to show that we were still friendly afterwards, and that I didn't know that she was uncomfortable at the time. She also confirms that we did talk on Snapchat, like I said, but also that nothing really happened there either. The next thing she talks about is the elevator. She said that we left at the same time and that her hotel room was on the other side of the hotel. So there was like kind of two corridors connected by an elevator room in the middle. So she's saying that she was just going past the elevator to get to her room. And again, this is totally reasonable. I brought this up because from her stream, the way that it was told kind of implied that I followed her out. And then that...
I mean, okay, again, to be fucking non-partial, right, to the victim here, if I can remove myself from this, right? I get that. I get that hurting him. If it came out like that he didn't make her feel this way. Again, dude, I just don't know. I don't know, man. If it came out that he didn't, like, hurt her and give her all of this trauma for her to deal with, then maybe I could be a little more empathetic to him, being like, this hurt me and upset me because the only reason she talked to me is because I'm verified. I mean, did she straight up say that, though? Is that what she literally said? Guilt is real, but it's not showing, babe. I think his lack of empathy makes it hard to care for him. Yes. Yes. His lack of empathy from the start is the main thing. The main reason why I'm very critical still. Even if some of the things that, like, Katie said has been disproven, which, by the way, I don't think is an indictment on Katie. I think it's more of, like, she was drunk. If I'm trying to remember, like, some of the things that were disproven that she said, I think, again, the main points stay. Here's the main points. George touched her when she didn't feel comfortable. She felt like she couldn't get out of the situation because there was a lot of people there, and it would be very rude and very clear that the vibe switched, right? George fucking followed her into the elevator. And third-party people were like, oh, she clearly was, like, uncomfortable and not okay. And she has underlying trauma that will last probably her entire life. So, again, to, like, GeorgeNotFound stands, like, I'm not trying to be like, yo, your boy's a piece of shit and he should die. I'm saying he should just have some empathy, and so should you. Like, this poor girl has to fucking deal with the entire rest of her life feeling this way, feeling the way that she did on her stream. Like, just have some empathy and be like, yo, my boy fucked up. And he needs to do better, you know? And that would at least be better. Like, what he should say for himself, you know? All the stuff that was shaky is not enough to ruin her point. Yes. In situations like this, things are always going to be disproven from both sides since they both have different views on the situation. That too. I only care for him because he was friendly with silly Tubbo. I'm not trying to be that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy. GeorgeNotFound shouldn't fucking be alive in Minecraft. Fred Emergency, do your thing, Soro. I hope it goes okay. I hope y'all both are all right. Say you love.
Actually ways to take the next elevator.
Oh, the cat, by the way, Roses. Sometimes they'll hop up on the couch by the big duck over there, so be on the lookout for them.
Instead of getting in with me, while I tried to convince her to get in. I'll just play the clip of her saying this, so I'm not speaking for her.
I went to leave, and the older guy decided to leave with me. We walked
I think her trauma will only be doubled because he is a famous person, and there will always be diehard stands of him. Yes. Yes.
to the elevators where I didn't get on. He then pretended that the elevator was broken and that he couldn't leave, telling me to get in the elevator to prove it was broken.
In my original video, I just wanted to clarify this, that we left together because the night was over, and that she was on the same floor, so she didn't actually have to take the elevator, and it seems like she agrees with this now. So next, she agrees with me that she didn't mention my online friend that I just met that day. She said she didn't mention him, though, because he left early, and she didn't even know his name. And she shows a text message that she says is from him, from the night where this happened, where he says this. Obviously, this is implying that he was kind of uncomfortable with what was happening, and also that he knew her age, despite just meeting her. And when I first saw this, this actually majorly changed my perspective on the night, because that would mean that my friend was also uncomfortable and somehow knew her age when I didn't. And even though she said that he left early, my memory of it was actually that he was the
Roses, you're so real. I appreciate you. Thank you again for coming over from the YouTube. Means a lot, homie.
last to leave, just before me and Katie left. Dream also came to me and mentioned that this changed his perspective of the night as well, because that would mean that he was essentially the only person that wasn't uncomfortable, and that therefore he should have known. This really concerned.
Damn,
Well,
shorty,
yeah,
you follow with that thing?
when fucking, dude, should have fucking known, bro. I think it's underlying. Yo, Roses, by the way, thank you for the follow. Again, I appreciate you a ton. I think it's indicative of Dream and his personality and his character that he did not notice that something like this happened and was happening, you know? Like, he should have noticed and been like, yo, that's fucked up. But the fact that he didn't, or like, yo, maybe this is making someone uncomfortable. The fact that he didn't, and I feel like probably Dream, even though it wasn't his hotel, right? Isn't that what the whole thing? It wasn't his hotel room. He should have been like, yo, as somebody that's probably somewhat in charge of the party or in some way probably a leader in the friend group, should have been like, hey, notice and went, hey, yo, Katie, can I talk to you? George, can I talk to you? And be like, yo, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck is going on? Are you good to Katie? Or like, George, I think you might be making her uncomfortable a little bit. Like, maybe lighten up on it, man. Honestly, can I say that I don't even get why he is replying? He isn't even adding anything, really. It's only extra facts that barely has any value. Real. I'm not saying he's a rapist, but he's an idiot for taking silence for consent. I'm not saying his intention was to do so, but he's an idiot, and him being so traumatized, her for life. So no matter his intention, that's what it ended up being. You have to be aware of others when it comes to sexual or intimate topics and that sort. So for folks arguing his intentions, he still didn't ask for consent, and that's where he went wrong. And he's a shitter for doing that, for doing so, and not being more aware. Absolutely. So no matter intentions, it's SA. That's just the case. Yeah. Another thing that I saw a lot of people like saying in my comments and on Twitter and shit like that, and in his comment section is like, oh, I hate seeing the word sexual assault thrown around. Like, these fuckers think that it is literally like you have to, you know, trigger warning, get R-worded or like close to it for it to be sexual assault, which is just not the case. It's not the case. And again, even if he just put her hand or his hands on her waist and she feels like she was taken advantage of because he didn't ask permission to do that, she still has to deal with trauma, which is, again, just have some fucking empathy for this girl that she has to deal with this shit for the rest of her life, you know? Yo, Rayla, thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. Sleep well. Have an amazing day tomorrow, okay? It baffles me that it's mainly the ugly guys with big egos who do shit like this. Cooked. Cooked, bro. Cooked. Did I miss anything? If it was my room, I'd make sure no fuck things were happening. Yes. And again, I think it's like GeorgeNotFound putting himself in a bad situation. You know, again, like just from like, even just like if we're looking from George's perspective here, or George's friends, or a GeorgeNotFound fan, he put himself in a bad situation here. He should have been not doing this shit. And again, just ask permission, dude. Ask for consent. Any form of touch that was not allowed and had sexual intention is SA. Boom. As someone who has been both SA'd and R-worded, everyone took the assaulter's side, not mine. For fuck's sake, support the victims. Yes. Yes, absolutely. I guess I'm just biased because of my own feelings towards the situation, but Georgia is a bitch and should have asked for consent. She will always remember what happened, and he would barely recognize her in a crowd. Yes, and also, here's the thing that I'm waiting to see. Listen, I will give George some fucking, I will give George some fucking credit if he tells his fans to stop attacking her at any point in this apology. If he does that apology or response, if he does that, then okay, all right. At least he's fucking doing something here to stop the hate towards her and shit that she's gonna have to deal with. But I think if he doesn't say that at some point here, with the way that his fan base has reacted to this, I think it's fucked. In my opinion, it just is more an indictment of his character and the fact that he's a shitty human. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. That's definitely gonna make me see, you know, see maybe his side a little more. You know, time to play Twitch or time to play Fortnite while Twitch is open. Yo, do it, Roses. Lurkers are the backbone of the stream. So yeah, I appreciate you, dude. The victim will always remember, and the abuser will forget in the next 2 years. Yeah. My whole town hates me for trying to get justice. I'm sorry, Purple. Yo, Josh, thank you for lurking. I love you, King.
On me, I kind of was just sitting there, like, really thinking, how could this have happened? So I reached out to my friend to talk to him about it. And it turns out that he actually didn't send this message. I'm going to play a phone call that I had with him after I found this out, just because I think it gives more context.
What's up?
So there is a text that is claimed.
Okay, random question, by the way. Well, one, they can't prove that this is the same person. And two, did he get consent to record the phone call? Because I don't know what is in Oi Bravland, but in the US you need consent to record a phone call, or it's illegal.
To be from
just like SA, you need consent, you know, to or just like sex. And when it goes from sex to SA, or you know, touching with intensive sex to SA, consent, very important. Seems like George is really not good with these things. It seems like he's really not good with these things. I'm on the phone with my friend who was there. That's what this is.
You?
Yeah, I didn't send that text. I found out about it when you sent it to me. But yeah, no, that wasn't me. I don't know where they got that from. I didn't ask them for any of their phone numbers or anything like that.
Can you kind of just talk me through anything that you remember from essentially the entire event?
A little bit before VidCon, I hit you up to hang out, and then you mentioned that you had an extra bed for your hotel. We got there around like 5 o'clock. We just went to your room, like met up. I think it was towards like 9 or 10 o'clock.
Okay, so it's based on state laws. Yeah, no, I mean, understandable. Same thing though. I feel like from a moral perspective, you should, if you're gonna put this on blast for 200,000 people, you should probably get consent. You know. After looking into it, sexual assault is defined as intentionally performing sexual acts without consent, and I'm not sure he was intentionally doing so, but I can be wrong. So by textbook definition, we can just call it what it is. He violated her body and took her silence as consent. Whether textbook definition definition of SA or not. He's traumatized her without using his brain. So whether people don't want to label it SA or not, it's shitty either way. Absolutely. Yo, what's up, Wemble? How's it going, homie? What's this call about? This is him trying to disprove the person in Katie's like proof that is George's friend. Saying like, I'm watching George 26 cuddle Katie 18.
We met up at Dream Spot. Then it was just us three for a bit, and then you or Dream mentioned like just having some people come over and hang out. We were playing, I forget what the drinking was called. I think it was kind of like Cards Against Humanity, something similar to that. I didn't really notice anything out of the ordinary. I didn't really notice any like bad vibes or anything like that. It was a little playful, maybe a little flirty. I noticed you guys were just kind of like playing with each other and just like kind of cuddled up a little bit on the couch. So it definitely didn't seem like she was like uncomfortable, you know? It seemed like everybody that was there was having a good time, because I mean, we were there pretty late. So I don't really follow like this internet stuff like that. So I'm not up to date with what's going on online. The way she...
Why are you going to VidCon if you're not up to date with the internet stuff like that? What?
He was explaining everything. I mean, at least to me, like it was not like that at all. To me, it kind of seems like a misunderstanding. There wasn't really a thought in my mind that like, oh, this girl like could be in some sort of danger, or she's being like preyed on or anything like that. Because yeah, even though George is my friend, if I had noticed him doing anything that I wouldn't want.
Why is he talking in the fucking third person about George? Or not third person, but like talking like George isn't there. Yeah, I must have told him. That's crazy. He can get consent to record this phone call. Sorry, I'm being a dick towards George. I'm trying to hear his side, bro. I'm trying to hear his side. I'm trying to be fucking fair. It does feel scripted. Yeah. Gotten some VIP shit for being friends with a motherfucker. That's my guess. Yeah, it still feels weird that he's there. Even if they did SA and went to prison, they wouldn't be in jail for a long period. Just 3 to 8 years. That's California's law for SA. God damn. It's been a week or two of just groomers. Bro, why is this whole thing still going on, George? It was not consensual anyways. He literally losing the entire point of his first stream. Yeah, this is a real-life manhunt script. No, that's crazy, Stormin. Like, he sent a text of the script, and he's, like, act innocent. I don't think she was in danger of being preyed on. It's called masking. Ask your buddy Dream about that. One bro's got a whole song on it. Oh, Lord. Chat, you cooking them. You're cooking them, bro. You fucking frying them up.
On someone I'm friends with to do, then I would, I either would say something about it or not be a part of that situation.
She says that you left early on in the night. Could you talk about that?
I think around like 3 or 3:30, I went to go get tacos. I think I got the party pack or something. For some reason, I couldn't believe I actually went and got tacos. I know for a fact that I got the tacos like extremely late. Like I had to go in their drive-thru even when I was in the car. Like I had to walk through their drive-thru and like order through their speaker. That was fun. I know I left at 5 or very close to that time because right after 5, I texted Dream that I left open the deadbolt on his door. Right after I left, I texted him that to let him know. I think that was at like 10 a.m. Can genuinely say I had a really good night. That's kind of impressive.
Again, I feel like unless they're going to name who this person is, it's really hard to be like, well, yeah, no, this is actually this person, you know? Dude, sounds good, Roses. The quick diversion to tacos to try and direct the conversation is wild. Okay, but the thing is people stick with people who you click with and are alike in ways. George's friend not noticing anything was wrong makes complete sense. They had as much of a lack of understanding as George. Yes, like Dream not noticing. Again, I think it's like, it's not really like, oh, we got you. It's more of an indictment on these people's characters. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's a rapist. I'm just saying he's a fucking dumbass and should not have ran to defend himself without acknowledging he hurt someone. He should have apologized immediately after her video came out. Absolutely. From now on, can we put a trauma warning for folks who experience this sort of thing? Because I feel these reacts might be bringing up some past trauma, if that makes sense. Just a warning so folks know that what they're getting into. Yeah, I usually try and say fucking trigger warning. Yo, W roses.
Impression that I got from everybody else too is like everybody was having a good time, but hopefully, you and Katie can
But yeah, we could probably think it out more and figure out a better way.
maybe, I don't know if be friends is the right word, but I hope she feels better about it, because I feel bad that she feels this way, but I don't know, it's kind of bad situation. It's just fucking.
If one of the mods want to put it in the title, absolutely, but also I'm gonna ask that y'all are aware of when we're not reacting to trigger warning stuff, and then remove it from the title.
Wild that this whole
Their entire social bubble do not understand what's happening. Yes, literally. Yeah, you hit the nail on the you hit the nail in the head. In the coffin on that one. I fucked up that phrase, but you know what I'm saying.
situation came from that night. It was just mind-boggling, dude. I couldn't really believe it, half the shit I was seeing. As someone that was there, other ways I've heard it being described, from what I was reading and watching online, is actually kind of insane.
So obviously after this conversation with him, I was pretty confused. Maybe it was a misunderstanding or something, because obviously they wouldn't just show this screenshot if it was fake, because I could disprove that pretty easily. So I had Dream reach out to get some clarification on it. So they replied back and essentially just said that it was an accident and that Katie had gotten confused on who said what. And I'm really not trying to nitpick anything here. I just really think it's
Wait. Let me go back. Hold on. Sorry.
was a misunderstanding or something, because obviously they wouldn't just show this screenshot if it was fake, because I could disprove that pretty easily. So I had Dream reach out to get some clarification on it. So they replied back and essentially just said that it was an accident.
Why is Dream? Yeah, Lumber, that works. Thank you, bro. Why is Dream the one in charge of fucking being the fucking middle ground here? What the fuck? Why is Dream the one being the middleman and the middle ground? I'm not trying to nitpick. Proceeds to immediately nitpick. Yes, literally.
And that Katie had gotten confused.
Bro, welcome back.
Who said what? And I'm really not trying to nitpick anything here. I just really think it's important to make sure that everyone has the full picture of the whole event as it happened, so that people can accurately form their own opinion. Anyway, the next thing that she talks about is the cuddling.
Again, dude, I think he should have came out at the beginning of this and said, "Oh, by the way, cat, right there. That's little Tekka." He should have came out at the beginning of this and been like, "Hey, just want to say, I want you to form your own opinions based on the proof I'm going to show and my response, but please do not send any hate Katie's way." He should have said that by now. This motherfucker is a YouTuber. He understands how fucking retention time works. He understands fucking viewership, bro, and how much viewers watch their videos. He should have said at the beginning to stop these fucking dumbasses in his comments victim blaming from going and victim blaming her. I think it's because his name garners money, so they put him in a situation to profit off of it, or Dream just puts himself in the situation and offers help. Yo, what's up, Cammy? We're covering the GeorgeNotFound response. Little Texas, yo. These two men gotta leave social media, OMG. Yes. There you go. Boom. Thank you, Amara. Appreciate you.
She said, and this is a quote, "A lot of the touch was initiated by him, probably not realizing it. A lot of the cuddling he may have felt was personal, but it was just me being drunk. I do think a lot of the cuddling was initiated by me, but some of it wasn't. I was also drunk, but my impression at the time was that it was very mutual." She also says that, quote, "I didn't know cuddling was an invitation." I don't think just cuddling is an invitation for anything. I only brought the cuddling up because it's something that she didn't mention at all in her original stream.
We sat on the couch, and the older guy sat right next to me while playing. It was a little after that, when I resorted to playing games on my phone when it happened.
And again, it's something that I think people need to know about to understand my perspective fully. The next thing that she talks about is that I said she got up and sat back down with me multiple times. She agreed with this, but said that the reason she did this is because, quote, "I didn't want someone I had watched for a while or with a large following to hate me for denying to even sit near him." Now, this makes me feel terrible. It's something that she mentions throughout, this power imbalance, but this is not something at all that I was thinking about.
Okay, let me clarify. He did clear that up. He wasn't like, oh, poor me. The only reason she was trying to get close to me is because I was big. He actually did care and felt bad about the power imbalance. So at least good job from him here. What's up, Sumdu? As much as I agree with he should really say that it's online and most people who dick ride shitty humans don't listen. True, but he should have at least said it. If I would have hurt someone, I would have felt so fucking awful. Can't believe he doesn't care. Yeah, dude. That's another thing is he's like, yeah. not really taking accountability, I feel like. Chat, I actually made a whole playlist. Let me get you it. For anybody that is not caught up with the situation. Where are playlists on you? Oh, I think it's just in content now. Is that what it is? For anyone not caught up with this situation, it literally took ages to say sorry. Motherfucker does not care. Yeah, again, he should have just said sorry. By the way, chat, there's the link to literally like everything so you can catch up to the situation, at least from me reacting to it. Yeah. It feels like he should have said sorry in his first apology again, or his first video. Again, it like took him until she had hard proof for him to say sorry and her to share another thing about the situation for him to finally be like, oh, I feel bad about this, instead of just feeling bad that this girl clearly has to deal with this trauma for the rest of her life. Again, whether it is straight up SA or just someone having to deal with trauma for the rest of their life because somebody touched them when they, like, in a way they didn't want to be touched, is what matters. I think you ate it, Chucky. Even though he says something about the power imbalance, it will always be there. Age, fame, popularity, etc. Even the fans of him will keep the power imbalance in play. Yes, absolutely. Again, which is another reason why I say this motherfucker should have been more aware and distanced himself.
Out of the time. She was a VidCon invited guest. She had a hotel room on the same floor as Dream. She was friends with my friends. And honestly, I just never imagined that this is something that she could have thought. And I do think that's my problem. I should have been aware of this, or at least the possibility of this being the case. And I am sorry. I feel terrible.
Holy shit. He actually said sorry. This is crazy. Dude literally looked at the puns response and said, oh, damn, let me steal your flow. Yo, let me steal your whole flow, bro. Stilvin, what's up, bro? Like, Georgia, we get that you didn't get that it was awful to her, but the fact is that it was. Literally deal with it and take accountability. Yes! Yes. Literally just take fucking accountability for the situation, dude.
Terrible about that. I've never really thought about power imbalance at all, to be honest. In that room, I wasn't thinking about, YouTube subscribers or fame or power or anything at all like that. I just saw us all as friends, hanging out, having fun. Again, I'm not trying to downplay this by saying this. It is genuinely something that I'm going to be thinking about going into the future. This comes up again later, and I'll have more
going into the future as I continue to maintain my online career like nothing happened within the next 2 to 6 months.
Say then. Next, she talks about how I mentioned that she stayed for hours even after her best friend left. She says that her best friend left throwing up in her hand and that she didn't know she had left, that she didn't make the conscious decision to stay. Now, this isn't my recollection of what happened. I remember Ghosty getting up to leave and Katie getting up to say goodbye to her. I also asked Dream about this, and he had the same recollection as me. We were all drunk, so I can't 100% say for sure what actually happened, but as per my memory, she was aware that Ghosty had left. Also, according to what she said, Katie and Ghosty were sharing the same hotel room together. So the obvious assumption is that they would probably leave together. The fact that she chose to stay despite not...
She was friends with my friends, kind of weird, being they are all very much older, unless maybe she knew Tommy or something, but my knowledge, he was not there. Yeah, my friends knew her friends, and there is literally a 5-year age gap between us all, at minimum. Power imbalance does not always mean the person with the power is thinking about it. Most times it's invisible to both parties because they aren't thinking about it. Why talk like that? It's making me mad. Yeah. Honestly, who's to know how many times this has happened and not been brought to light? Exactly. Yo, Cam, what's up, bro? Good morning, dude. Hope you have an amazing day at work, King.
Really knowing most of the people there gave me a pretty positive impression on how she felt about staying there. She says that after Ghosty left, quote, I put up with it in the moment because I thought it was the price I had to pay to be around such big creators. Again, like I said before, this is just not something I even thought she could be thinking, and I'm sorry that I didn't. Next, she talks about me being more touchy as
Who is this gay guy? This is GeorgeNotFound.
The night went on, and says this, quote, you didn't know me, apparently you didn't even know my age, but you knew what I wanted. No, he assumed it's what I wanted because why wouldn't I want that from someone like him? This is absolutely not how I think about this kind of situation at all. I would never think like that, and honestly, it's kind of an evil way to think about things. Just having the opinion that you can do anything because you're famous or whatever. And I never once...
I don't think he was thinking in his head. Let me play George's side here. I don't think he was thinking in his head, I am the bigger content creator. I am famous, so I know what she wants and that she wants this from me. I I think he was thinking, I'm a sexy dude. I've done this before. Let me fucking do this. I'm not saying this exact extent where it was like no consent, but a similar situation where, I mean, it could have been, I don't know. A situation where it was like very consensual, you know, and it was two adults that were very much like on the same page about this, around the same age, right? But in this situation, I think he literally was just like, I'm a sexy guy. Why would she not want to be with me? You know, type of vibe. But again, dude, she admitted to you that she had never done anything like this before. So why did you think that you were the one that she would want to do it with? Also, as someone who you know is inexperienced with this kind of stuff, you should know even more that you need to ask consent and make sure that everything is okay. Everything's okay with them, dude. Because this is their first time doing anything like this. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is how kids end up when you don't teach them about consent and how to execute it before they're an adult. Dude, yeah. Or the motherfuckers don't educate themselves, dude. I'm going to be honest. Nobody ever taught me about fucking consent, but I fucking learned it quick because I didn't, you know, I think I'm an okay human being, you know? Like, I'm literally, at least at a minimum, an okay, you know, motherfucker. Like, I understand what consent is, and I also understand empathy. So I'm like, yo, okay. So in this situation, I'll be like, oh, okay, they've never done this shit before. Even though I'm drunk, I should still recognize that and be like, hey, I should probably ask them if they're okay with this, considering the fact that they literally just a little bit ago told me how they've never done anything sexual before. Guys, I don't think he's colorblind. I think he's minor and consent blind. Yo. I always found them suspicious. I would rarely watch them, just their outside image. Yo, that's fair. I don't even know this guy, but he looks irritating. And part of that, I'm a sexy dude, I can do this, is because of his power and ego. Yeah, it can even be a subconscious ego thing, too. Like, I'm not even saying, like, he probably wasn't thinking it, right? But I think it was, like, a subconscious thing, like, again, I don't know, somebody said it. Apparently, George, like, used to be, like, kind of a frat bro, right? And would do shit like that, right? And, like, go to frat parties and hook up with people. So I think it's, like, a subconscious thing for him. And he also knows he's really popular. He knows he's a big creator. He knows that he's been successful in life. So I'm not saying that he was thinking it, but I think subconsciously that could have played into it at least a little bit. I get shy when I'm drunk. Works in my favor, I guess. Dude, I just get mad annoying. I'm not going to lie. I try and WWE style fight my homies. Midwest, what's up, bro? How's it going? You streaming tonight? Or are you taking the night off, gangsta?
Totally thought anything similar to that. And I feel terrible reading those words knowing that you think that about me. I would never think that I'm owed
Chrissy's using all of this to his advantage. Yeah.
anything from anyone just because I have a YouTube channel, especially in an intimate context. Again, I'm really sorry for this, and it actually has been pretty eye-opening to me, and it's just not how I've ever
King Penguin, what's up, bro?
really thought about stuff before. And I don't really think you're wrong for assuming that I thought like this, because obviously there are people out there that think like that and use that to take advantage of people. And it makes sense that if you think that about me, that you would hate me. But that is not who I am at all. And I just really hope that you can understand that.
Again, maybe it's just like a lack of maturity
on
thing.
me?
Cam, thank you so much for the fucking gifted sub, bro. Appreciate you, dog. You don't have to be that kind. Fucking coming in here in the middle of the fucking morning for you, dropping a fucking sub on my dumb ass. Thank you, bro. Yo, Midwest, thank you, bro. Thank you, dude. Enjoy the COD. I think, like, I don't know if it's because he's been so caught up in content creation or just lack of wanting to become more self-aware and grow as a human.
Who wasted
Damn,
$5
thank you,
on
bro.
me?
Roses and Stilfen getting subs. Absolute fucking dub. Glad they ain't gotta fucking watch ads anymore. But yeah, I don't know if it's a lack of like, you know, he's just been so focused on making content and whatever, and he hasn't had time to like grow as a human being or think about it. But I feel like he should be aware and become self-aware to the fact that
All right, who
literally,
wasted $5 on me?
literally it could just be a subconscious thing, and he could be thinking even just about how he thinks of like his looks and shit in this context. Like I broke down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, dude. It's a mess. It's a mess. I don't know. It's lame. Cam, thank you for another gifted sub. I
All
appreciate
right,
you,
who
bro.
wasted
Another
$5
one
on
for
me?
Cammy too, dude. Thank you so much, bro. So glad the homies ain't got to fucking deal with ads, bro. You're a fucking real one. It's giving royal family fuck up to me. Honestly, as someone that grew up with a class of triple the size of guys in my classroom than girls, him and his social bubble is giving that exact privileged shitty guy attitude. He lives on a whole other world. He lacks shit. He should have learned by now. Yeah, and again, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here, at least in some ways, right? But again, he should say, like, yo, I'm sorry if this is how I came off. Did not mean for this to be how I came off, which he's saying. But also, he should take accountability and be like, maybe I did do this subconsciously because I do think that I'm an attractive man. I realize that I've been very successful, and I need to learn from this and be more self-aware, you know? He's old enough to get his ass kicked. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, he's old enough to like realize this at least in some way. And maybe he does and he's brushing it under the rug. Or maybe he literally doesn't. Maybe he has not matured very much. Maybe he has the mental capacity of like a 18 to 20-year-old. Maybe that's why he was trying to get with an 18 to 20-year-old. I forget who it was in my YouTube comments, but said that they would think that Katie's like 16. And I agree with them. I think Katie looks younger than she is. Like, I don't think George intended to be hurtful, but he is lacking self-awareness and education. Exactly. Exactly. Again, I'm not saying that he is a horrible, horrible, horrible human being, right? Oh, what's up, Sandy, by the way? How are you doing? I mean, there's definitely some parts of this where I think he's in the wrong and he's kind of doing a bad job at portraying himself as a good human being. But at the end of the day, he hurt someone, and they have this fucking trauma that they have to deal with for the rest of their life. And he should be more self-aware and grow from the situation. And also, he should have just said sorry from the start because he should have had that self-awareness from the start, dude. Cam bows, thank you. Yo, let's fucking go, Kobe. Glad you got a fucking sub, dude. Let's fucking go. Just a mature head stuck in the clouds. Just needs to get out, be grounded. Everyone, honestly, yeah. He should have had self-awareness, though, from the start. He's 25. I'm showing bro here for the tea. Jumping into the discussion. Hope you're well, brother. Yo, appreciate you, Sanity.
Now, another thing that she mentioned that changed my perspective on things was that she showed.
Oh, Chris, read my great analogy. What the fuck? He's old enough to drink, but she's not. Everyone has a built-in ego, no matter how big their real ego is. Yes. He's 27, not 25. Oh, right. As 27 or 26-year-old, right? Because I don't know exactly where he's at, right? He should have this self-awareness by then.
Showed texts from two of her friends the day after, checking up on her to see how she felt. She says, quote,
wrong one? Where is it? Oh, sometimes when I'm playing games, when people are better than me, I get mad because although my ego isn't big, I'm used to being the better person in said game. Is that the analogy?
quote, in the moment I was chilling, but thinking back on it, I'm sweating a little bit like, damn. I also don't know if I was chilling in the moment because I was drunk. And this is something that I was actually completely unaware of. I wasn't aware of any uncomfortableness in the moment, after the fact, or even after Katie's first stream. I just wasn't aware that anyone had expressed discomfort until I saw these texts. I actually had the opposite impression just because we were all really friendly afterwards still. Dream actually had a conversation about this with...
We're all really friendly still, and my fucking dumbass friends didn't acknowledge that there was anything wrong.
Almost everyone that was in that room a few months later. One of their friends had actually tweeted about Dream, saying that he was inviting an 18-year-old girl back to his hotel to drink at VidCon, and was implying very negative things about Dream being a predator. So Dream realized this could have only been about Katie, because it was a pretty specific call-out, but thought that it was just being purposefully misleading from someone that hated him. Dream actually had no idea as well that anyone was uncomfortable, and assumed that this tweet was implying Katie was uncomfortable with Dream.
Dude, Dream should just get off the internet. I'm telling you, dude, this motherfucker has generational wealth. This motherfucker has generational wealth, and people are going to go back and watch his fucking videos for forever. He does not need to be on the internet, bro. He's used to girls wanting to be with him because he is famous. So when she wasn't, his mind assumed that she was playing hard to get. So what is the point exactly with this entire thing? Yeah, I'm kind of wondering the same thing.
He reached out to Ghosty about it, asking what this was even about, and did the same to others, including Katie. Now, I'm not going to be showing Katie's text with Dream, because at the time, Dream had told her that her messages and conversation would not lead their texts. However, here is Dream and Ghosty's conversation about it. I was never brought up or mentioned at all, and And also, when Dream makes fun of Harry for being ridiculous and making stuff up because nothing happened and we were all still friends, she said, exactly. She actually spoke about this on her stream very recently, and I don't want to speak for her, so I'm going to play the clip where she clarifies these messages.
The only time that we had a conversation about anything that had to do with that night was obviously when the stuff with Harry happened. And he texted me asking if it seemed like anything had happened.
Wait, okay, I'm fucking confused. Who is this person? Who the fuck is this? Is this the person that Katie was with?
Damn, Shorty, you
Yo,
follow
Ghost.
with that thing?
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you tonight? Is this the person that Katie was with? What?
And I, at the time,
Ghost. Yes. Wait, no, this is the person that Katie was with.
said no
That's funny. Literally, someone named Ghost just followed, and this person goes by Ghost.
because the conversation was not about George. The conversation was about him, and it was about the underage drinking, and it wasn't ever about whether or not Katie, it was always just about him and not George, which is why I said, dude, no, nothing seemed wrong, because he wasn't doing anything wrong, and I can stand by that.
Dream wasn't doing anything wrong? Okay. So okay, maybe they'll get to it. I don't understand how this is, like, detracting from what Katie had to say, but okay.
I will stand by that comment, and I said that in one of my posts that, like, it wasn't him. That was our conversation. It was never about George. It was about him and the Harry situation. And it was about, at the time had seemed that Dream was one who had taken advantage of Katie, and I said he didn't. And I didn't lie.
And Ghosty,
I didn't lie.
not trying to use your words against Katie or you. I'm just trying to paint an accurate picture of our perspective of the night. And to do that, I kind of have to talk about everything that we knew. I don't think your words negate at all how Katie felt, of course, but they did affect how I perceived the situation afterwards. Even after Katie's stream, this kind of confused us, and Dream especially, because he thought that this would have come up in these conversations. Now, he was so confused that he was convinced that Harry was essentially being malicious. And he said this, and Ghosty and others there agreed with him. Ghosty even said,
"Who the fuck is Harry?" I'm lost, dude. I'm lost.
That her friends should get to know him, because she and Katie had actually had pretty negative opinions of Dream before meeting him, but had their minds changed after meeting him at VidCon. This is obviously said about Dream.
Yes, I would love to see Shelby's input on that. I think she did, actually. I think she said that she stood with Katie.
And not me, but Dream looked at this as positive about the entire experience.
I think it's another division from the real situation. But the entire point of the original stream was he essayed Katie, and he did. None of these points are saying otherwise. Yes.
And share this with me. It seems like Ghosty has changed her mind about this now, but I just think it's really relevant to how we felt about the situation as a whole. And
I'm just here for dude. That's real sanity. That's real.
to show this to you guys. Honestly, over the last year or so, anytime a creator has kind of distanced themselves from me, I just assumed it was because of Dream. Dream had false grooming allegations against him, and I assumed that because of this and my association with Dream, people didn't like me. After Dream posted his video disproving these allegations, I honestly thought pretty poorly of creators that were still negative to me, as now I thought there was literally no reason for it. And now, after seeing Katie's follow-up, I realized that probably everyone knew about this behind the scenes. And I think that is insane. I was walking around with these people at other events, or interacted with them in any way, and all the time they were just thinking terribly about me, and I didn't even know, and neither did any of my friends. If I'd seen Katie in person, I would have gone up to her normally. I would have assumed we were still friends. I think this is a massive injustice to Katie. It actually kind of makes me rethink a lot of my experiences with other creators, just looking back on it with this new information. And I don't even know who these people are. And even right now, after all of this information is public and out there, I still haven't had a single private conversation with anyone who knew about it prior to Katie's stream. This is all just to say that I didn't have any idea that there was a problem, and
I think I'm trying to fucking take this all in and comprehend what exactly is going on. Okay, so
all right, who wasted $5 on me?
Dante, 46 fucking months. What the fuck is up, bro? Thank you so much for the sub, brother. How's life? How are you? So he's saying that he didn't realize that there was anything wrong. Again, I don't think this takes away from Katie's point, because again, sometimes victims don't realize that they're victims till way, way after the fact, right? And I wouldn't imagine that Katie would be like, "Oh, hey guys, guess what? Hey, guess what? Yeah, so I think I was actually sexually assaulted," to like all of her friends. Consent not found, realizes that actions have consequences. Yeah, absolutely. And again, I feel like he's kind of acting like, "Oh, I didn't know. Oh, poor me. How many creators hate me now?" But I mean, again, that's probably just me thinking badly of him, you know. George just realized how awful people are to victims. Yeah, dude. like Shelby, who didn't realize until after therapy. Exactly. And that's what I really like. Again, these people are like, this should come out immediately. Like, dude, like coming from someone that has not ever dealt with like sexual assault, of course you're gonna fucking think that. Like, but it takes a long time for you to like comprehend this shit and deal with the emotions and also be brave enough to talk about it. Shelby and Katie are both insanely fucking brave that they would come on stream, and Bandolino, because how the fuck are you strong enough to come onto stream on camera and share this shit and say this shit and like share your story, you know? It's insane, bro. I take it back. Him constantly trying to prove Katie a liar loses any. He's just an immature dumbass. Sympathy I could have had for him. He gained sympathy with the apology, but lost immediately because he's not sincere. No, he is so playing into the sad golden retriever boy. Oh, I'm just a sad British boy. Doing good. Let's go, Dante. Oh, you're good, by the way, Roses. Spicy. Is it spicy mole? Is that what I say? Let's see. Is it a communication issue and just lack of maturity at its core? For George, not gonna lie, the last person I'd tell after realizing I was used would be the one that caused my trauma. Yeah. Or even the people that were close to the situation, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it takes time to process trauma and remove yourself from a situation. Trauma takes time to recognize and takes even longer to speak about. Exactly, Pips, exactly. Buddy, I will dump your tea into the ocean if you don't stop yapping. Chris, how about we beat them up and then have a community spaghetti dinner? Okay. It's a Mexican dish? Oh, hell yeah. I hate people that say, well, why didn't you say something sooner? It takes time, and people don't fully understand that if they haven't experienced it. Exactly. I don't understand why that's so hard for people to grasp. Like, I've never had a situation like this happen to me, but I can understand from using empathy that it can take a long time for someone to come out about these things or say something like this. Or have the strength to fucking say it. Especially about a big-time content creator who has millions of people now shitting on this person for coming out with their story. The fucking GeorgeNotFound apologists. Big hug and kudos to Shelby, who gave victims strength to speak up. Literally. Oh, I did? Shit. I would try again, but I know I'm going to fuck it up.
I wish that I had, and I should have. The last thing to mention is her age. Like I said, I wasn't aware at the time that she was 18. I mentioned that they had come from an official VidCon after party, they were drunk, and I made the assumption that, knowing how these events are run, that she was probably over the age of 21, as they wouldn't have been able to drink in there otherwise. Now, they actually said that they drank somewhere else briefly before showing up.
Dude. Mole A? He talked to her in DMs on her Instagram account that said she was 18. This guy doesn't, this guy fucking, is he delusional? Like, does he not care? He literally doesn't care that much. He's literally like, does not pay attention to things that much.
Over the age of 21, as they wouldn't have been able to drink in there otherwise. Now, they actually said that they drank somewhere else briefly before showing up, and that makes more sense. It is irresponsible of me that I made this assumption, and going forward, I will make sure to explicitly ask for a person's age. And I'm sorry, Casey, that I did not.
Oi, I'm fucking 27 years old, and now I've just realized that I should actually ask for people's age before I feed them alcohol, when they look like they could be 16 years old. Buddy. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Again, bro. Listen, dude. Listen, dude, to anybody that is defending GeorgeNotFound that is not above the age of 25, and you're putting yourself in his same shoes. I can see how you would empathize with him, considering the fact that you're probably 14 and you don't know better. So you probably feel bad for him because you're probably like, oh, I probably would have done the same thing, right? Yeah, because you're 14 and you lack self-awareness, dude. This dude is double your fucking age. He's pushing 30. He should know this shit. He should know better. Someone said something about the wristband being cut, but I don't remember. The wristband was cut. It was in Katie's proof. She literally has video proof of the security at a different event cutting the wristband off. Howdy y'all, how's it doing? What's up? What's the tea? I hope chat and everyone is living to the fullest every day. Yo, Pop Rocks, appreciate you. Appreciate the kind message. We are getting into the GeorgeNotFound tea. Acacia, I love you too, bro. Good Aussie accent. Yeah, sorry, I'm fucking up the British accent. I think bro is just always using 3 brain cells, so he doesn't notice or remember shit. Apparently, bro, little British boy forgets to have his daily tea and crumpets and went on a predator spree. Myers gotta catch them all. What the fuck? Just because where you live has a legal drinking age of 18 doesn't mean you need to give them drinks. And also, this was in the U.S. That's still not okay. And again, dude, to be on George's side here, to try and get on George's side here, right? He probably wasn't the one giving them alcohol, right? But again, if he's trying to like excuse this or whatever, he's trying to take responsibility for it. Seemingly, he's like, oh, I should have checked or I should have asked or whatever. Then you should have known. Then yeah, take responsibility for the fact that she was only 18. I was gonna make a joke about him touching up on his fans that are half his age, but that's Dream's thing. Yeah, I saw your reaction to the vid where she cuts the wristband right before the stream. Boom. So what is the wristband story? George thought that Katie was 21 because she had a 21 plus wristband on, which is literally a lie because she showed proof that the wristband was for an Instagram event that they went to prior to this party. And she literally has video proof in her vlog, which, by the way, shout out to her for using Water Parks music. Love me some Water Parks. In the security cuts off her wristband because she couldn't take it out of the building. I'm going to say it again. It's giving the legal age of consent in Kansas is 16. Yes. It's weird as fuck.
I'll do that for you. I also brought up how when I was going back through the texts, I found a picture of one of them wearing a 21 plus age wristband. And I showed this picture. Now, this is from a group chat that I wasn't in, but Dream
and you can see this picture. Yeah, that wasn't Katie.
Showed me this when I was making my video, and I figured it was relevant to why I was under the impression she wasn't 18. It is now mentioned that Katie wasn't actually the one that was wearing it, and it was just someone else's hand. So in these texts, they say, this is a quote, Lusas 21 plus wristband. We have a strat. Now, to explain what this strategy is for the people that haven't really been in a club environment or a place where you would get a wristband like this,
because he knows his audience is 14 years old.
Essentially, they give you this wristband to show that you are over 21 so that you can get drinks from the bar. These wristbands are made in a way so that once they're put on, they cannot be taken off without breaking it. And that's precisely why they're used, to prevent people from underage drinking. But clearly the security that gave the girls these bracelets didn't do a good enough job and didn't put it on tight enough. And this just shows that you can never be too careful and shouldn't make assumptions like I did. And I should have asked for her age. And I am sorry that I did not. This is not a mistake that I will make again. From Katie's statement,
this is not a mistake I will make again because I am 27 years old and I just realized that this is wrong. Please, you're cooking him. Give the man a chance. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm being... Yo, George no consent apologist. I'm sorry. I'm not giving your boy a fair run here. I said I was going to try and be impartial. I'm really not, dude. Because your cute little twink British boy here that is like, ooh, I'm sorry. I'll learn from my mistakes. Even though he's fucking 27 years old and should know by now. Really is getting on my nerves, bro. Why couldn't he just have said all that from the very fucking start? Exactly! This is not a mistake I will make again. Dude. Why did I have to listen to all that yap? Oh, for fuck's sake. According to George, she had a wristband that said she was in 21, but in her vlog... Okay, you're responding. Yeah, word. Sorry. Yo, this is not a mistake I will ever make again. Yeah, because you're going to be in a maximum security prison cell, bitch. Dude gives twinks a bad name. Amen. Sorry, I don't mean... Yo, I love me some twinks, bro. Love me some twinks. This isn't me hating on twinks, bro. W twinks.
And it kind of seems like she didn't believe that I didn't know she was 18 and kind of thinks I'm just being dishonest about it. She said that she had it in her bio and that I DM'd her, so she was very confident that I knew.
Later that night, when I left, I received Instagram DMs from him. And in my Instagram bio, in bold...
Chat, really ask yourself, if I told you this girl was 16, would you believe me?
Was my age, 18, confirming he knew how old I was.
For context, as you can see here in the screenshot, her age is actually in her display name on Instagram. And because of this, I was also pretty confused how I...
Again, bro, like, just, like, have some fucking logic, bro. Yeah, she looks young. I would even say 14. Yeah, dude. Same. I could see that.
Didn't know that.
And that's not me trying to, like, shit on Katie or anything, right? like, I just want to make that clear. That's not me shitting on Katie. I'm just saying, like, again, she looks like she could be fucking 14 years old. Use your fucking brain. Use some fucking logic to be like, wait. How old are you, though? How old are you, though? Which again, I think the fact that she was 18, she probably doesn't know how to handle her alcohol. I've known many, many girls who purposely put themselves in situations to get big YouTubers in trouble. Goddamn. I don't really know what to say to that, Acacia, to be honest with you, because I've not had that experience. But I would imagine they probably haven't come out with something like Katie has in the sincerity that she was able to say with. Because, again, I'm going to say it. Either Katie and Shelby have insane acting skills, like need to go to Hollywood, or they actually have some real trauma. They actually have some real trauma that they're going to have to deal with for the rest of their fucking lives. So, yeah. This man just needs to use common sense. I'm fucking 22, and I always just slip. How old are you in a casual conversation? Exactly.
She was 18, as it's literally in her name, not even in her bio. It's in her name. If it was in her bio, it would make sense to me because I could totally see myself going to her profile the first time I wanted to message her and just clicking message and never really going back to her profile and essentially just any time.
TBH, I have siblings and cousins, 16 and 17, and they all look 21, but that girl don't even look 18. Yeah. I used to date a girl who contributed to Dream's problem. Well, I think also maybe I'm just, yo, what's up, Hidden, by the way, bro? How are you, dude? How's life? Maybe I'm just holding these motherfuckers to too high of a standard, right? To be like, oh, hey, we are popular content creators, right? There's going to be people that are probably going to be malicious towards us and probably try and get with us for malicious reasons. So again, my take on it is they shouldn't put themselves in that situation. You know what I'm saying? No, I was taught to ask first by one of my old middle school teachers. She taught us not to be dumb and assume and ask other people and divide the answer. And she has the most points or votes. Oh. You can't use people who are weird like that as a way to discredit Katie. Katie is a whole other individual. That's true. That is true. And Keisha, I believe you. I believe you 100%. But yeah, I think Kobe is right in the fact that you can't discredit, just because one person is a shitty human being, you can't discredit another one, right? And that's why I'm really trying to, in this situation, try and see George's side here in some way, right? Because I'm not trying to say that he's a shitty human being like Wilbur, right? I'm trying to give him more credit than Wilbur. I'm trying to give him a way out, but he's really not taking his way outs here to like seemingly be a better human being. Like he should have said all this like take accountability shit from the start, Yeah, he's just built himself a coffin. Life is good, homie. How the fuck are you, big set? Bro, I'm amazing. Listen, buddy, just a rule for anyone is their age has the word teen in it. Just stay the fuck away. Yes, dude. Dude, if you are above, listen, if the person has 18 or 19 in their age and you are above 21, maybe 22, stay away. Just stay away, dude. Especially if you're in a George situation. I'm so trusting that I don't trust. LOL. I'm a person that thinks the best of someone easily, but I know that I do that. So situations like this, I would be extra special or skeptical of things like this. Yes, dude. Yes. I'm very similar. Stream titles getting more dangerous by the minute. I know, right? I type too fast. I don't even check for mistakes. Oh, you're good, Roses. Me too a lot of times too. Again, their community's children. They need to do better with their actions. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that as well.
Time I interact with her was just through the direct DMs where you actually can't see someone's bio. So I actually completely see where she's coming from, and it does seem kind of ridiculous that I didn't know. So because of all this, I actually started to look into this quite a lot because I know that...
I mean, it seems like he's trying to take accountability for this. Let's see where he's going.
I'm not stupid and must have seen it. But also in my head, I know that I didn't know her age, so it conflicts. So today I actually found out there are two different types of professional Instagram account. There's a creator account and a business account. And for some reason, Katie's account was a business account instead of a creator account. We actually joked about this at the time through our DMs because I was actually able to book her as like a business, and I didn't really know why I was able to do that. And weirdly enough, it actually turns out that business accounts don't display special characters from a username in the username that's displayed. And if you don't know what I mean by special characters, basically just a character that isn't...
Why does that matter? Because he's just trying to, like, literally tear down every point that she has. Again, dude, I don't really understand if you're inviting a person to a party again and you're playing. So, here. Okay, let me build you a picture. So, is George saying in the situation when he's talking to Katie in DMs, he has no intent whatsoever to get physical with her in any way and has no interest in her in a sexual way? Is that what he's saying? Is that what he's trying to portray here? Because if he had any intent from the night before to be with this girl in a sexual way or even just in a physical way, right? Why are you not, and you're inviting her to a party, or you know she's going to be at the party, why are you not checking her bio? Why are you not checking her bio? Like, all of my fucking friends that get flirted with or hit on, that get a person's social media, they immediately check for their age. Even if it's not in a flirtatious way, even if somebody's just trying to follow them, they check their age. Yeah, they check their age. Again, it's just like stupid. Am I holding these fucking Minecraft YouTubers to too high of a standard to fucking have common sense? Is that the problem here? To have common sense in a slight self-awareness. Is that the problem in this situation? Yeah, dude. It's fucking, you know. People do that all the time because it gives you analytics data. The thing is, at this rate, if he does not take accountability, it looks fake or not genuine. When you have a business account, I mean, yeah. My aunt's now ex-boyfriend at some point said, you know, for dating, it goes 10 years other way. Everyone laughed. My response was, so you think it's okay for an 18-year-old to date an 8-year-old? Ew. And left. Holy shit, Spike. Gangsta, bro. Gangsta. I'll be back. Water refill. Bet. Well, to be fair, he was making a point about something. I just thought he was going on a rant about Instagram accounts. Yeah. I mean, he was trying to make a point. I don't think it's a good point, really. I mean, okay, if you want to just say that you're blatantly unaware and you don't check before you invite people to a party about their information that they're probably going to have in their bio to see their age. Yeah, don't you always want to know someone's age, especially if you want to interact romantically / sexually? Yes, especially if the person looks 14. Dude, you just check that shit, man. And again, this motherfucker is 25, 26. What the fuck? What the fuck is he doing? I'm too paranoid. I don't trust anyone, so I just date the homies' mothers. Amen, brother. Please, everyone is so done with George by now. Not as me, riders.
Something you can type on a normal keyboard. And because her age and the smiley is a special character, it literally just didn't display.
Yo, what's up, Lemonade?
At all. And you can actually see this in a picture that I sent to her during.
Yes. Wait, is it Lemonade? Yes, this is gonna be on this channel as a VOD. Thank you for being interested, by the way, homie. Appreciate you being here. How are you tonight? Chris, are you a meat rider? No, GeorgeNotFound, dude. Now, Derek from Teen Wolf. My bad. We're trying to be serious right now. My bad, chat.
Our messages that her age is not displayed in her name. And you can also see this in the screenshots that I used in my previous video, that her age also isn't visible, despite the fact that her age was in her name at this time. But now actually, as of today, her account isn't a business account anymore, so her age shows up again. And this is a screenshot I took today. Obviously, this wasn't a feature that I knew about at the time, and I actually had to do quite a bit of research today to work that out. So I hope that could kind of...
Pegged me? Yeah, what? Tip for being safe, check if they have Facebook. Obviously, only people 40 plus on there. Yo, welcome back, Roses. Yo, Lemonade, by the way, if you enjoy your stay... Wait, it is Lemonade, right? If you enjoy your stay... I would imagine you probably already watched some of the videos if you asked if this is going to be on the channel. I appreciate you. I was going to say drop a sub, but also if you prefer to watch on Twitch, first link in the description is my Twitch channel if you want to come through. Yeah, don't feel like you have to at all. I appreciate you a ton. And thanks for being interested. I remember you making Teen Wolf references on your YouTube. I have that show. Wait, you've seen it twice? Chris is on Facebook. He's old. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty old, dude. Chris, you stream on Facebook Live? No, dude. It's not. I don't think it's an option on Restream anymore. Dude, I think Kobe can be a fucking Chrissy fucking lore historian at this point. How did we put this man at a faster speed and he still yaps so fucking slow? Holy.
Clear that up a little bit. And
well, it's my fault because I keep pausing and chatting.
maybe you can see how I wouldn't have seen it. I actually do think that the age difference between me and Casey was a pretty big factor. I am older than her, and based on what she said, I do have more experience than her. She never went into the exact specifics either, so out of respect for Casey, I've chosen not to give any more details than she did, to make sure that I'm not
Yes, this is at 1.25 speed.
airing out any information that she's not comfortable with being known. But I have clarified that the furthest things went was under the shirt touching. She did
Chris, you're illiterate. Don't bully Kobe. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm not. Don't worry.
say that the level of intimacy that we had together
Oh, seen it twice. Bear with me. It's 5 a.m. Oh, word.
was the furthest that she'd experienced. But to me, it was quite tame. And when I say this, I am not trying to devalue how she feels about
Hold on. Let me back up a little bit. Because I was pausing out there.
specifics either. So out of respect for Casey, I've chosen not to give any more details than she did, to make sure that I'm not airing out any information that she's
Okay, that's at least good. He's saying he's trying not to say more information than she said on her stream. Try not to overshare for her of things that you remember from the night. That's good.
not comfortable with being known. But I have clarified that the furthest things went was under the shirt touching. She did say that the level of intimacy that we had together was the furthest that she'd experienced. But to me, it was quite tame. And when I say this, I am not trying to devalue how she feels about this at all. I'm just trying to point out that we clearly view things differently. And this is something that I have learned from now, and I will be taking very seriously.
I mean, again, he's learned from, but again, bro, you're either 27, almost 27. Like, bro, come on, man. Come on. Yo, what's up, Harley? True, Spike, true. I'm not trying to devalue her feelings on the touching. Continues to devalue every feeling she had. Yes. Dude. Yeah, here, let me rewind it.
That we had together was under the shirt touching. She did any information. So out of respect for Katie, I've chosen not to give any more details than she did, to make sure that I'm not airing out any information that she's not comfortable with being known. But I have clarified that the furthest things went was under the shirt touching. She did say that the level of intimacy that we had together was the furthest that she'd experienced. But to me, it was quite tame. And when I say this, I am not trying to devalue how she feels about this at all. I'm just trying to point out that we clearly view things differently. And this is something that I have learned from now, and I will be taking very seriously moving forward. And I am truly sorry, Casey, for not realizing this and not taking this difference into account. It is clearly something that is
This is such a PR stunt, literally!
extremely important to you, and I'm sorry. Even after
Again, brother, it's too late. It's too late. This is giving spoiled boy who got everything he wanted and never heard the word no. Why on earth would he say that? Yeah, wait, I need to take this in again. Okay, let me make sure I'm capturing. Hold on. Let me turn off the double speed so I can make sure I'm hearing this. Yo, Blue Eyes, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in.
Shorty, you follow with that thing?
How are you doing tonight? Thank you for giving the stream a chance. Thanks for stopping in. How'd you find it, if you don't mind me asking?
out of respect for Katie, I've chosen not to give any more details.
This is at normal speed, by the way.
She did, to make sure that I'm not airing out any information that she's not comfortable with being known. But I have clarified that the furthest things went was under the shirt touching. She did.
Oh, Harley, to answer your question, by the way, whenever it's not literally me streaming and then sleeping and then streaming again, I got you.
Say that the level of intimacy that we had together was the furthest that she'd experienced, but to me, it was quite tame. And when I say this, I am not trying to devalue how she feels about this at all. I'm just trying to point out that we clearly viewed things differently. And this is something that I have learned from now, and I will be taking very seriously moving forward. And I am truly sorry, Katie, for not realizing this and not taking this difference into account. It is clearly something that is extremely important to you, and I'm sorry. Even after everything I've just said.
Again, dude, should have fucking said it in the fucking first stream, dude. I know he's trying to speak his side, but to say that the most intimate thing she has ever done is tame is extremely disrespectful to her. Absolutely, dude. What does the cult totem mean? Because I got it. Oh, it's it adds to the fucking Call of the Lamb totem. But to me, it was plain. Boy, I'm about to pull up my ex in Minecraft, bro. Yeah, nah, this is wild.
Things would be very different if I could just say that I had asked her if she was comfortable and she had said yes. But the fact is, I never did ask this. As I mentioned, there were a lot of things that she said she thought that I wasn't aware of, that if I had known, would have changed a lot. And going forward, this will be something that I take into account.
going forward, this is something I will take into an account. Why were you not already aware of it? You're 27! And again, this girl has stated many times that she fucking hasn't done anything like this. You need to be more fucking cautious, bro. Why didn't you just say this from the start? Exactly. Oh, I was in your recommended? Fuck yeah, Blue Eyes. I appreciate you. Blue Eyes, what's some of your favorite games, as well as what's some of your favorite content creators? Feel free, you don't have to share, but I usually like to ask anyone who's new that question. Consent is a toddler's lessons. Wild, he's just learning it. Going forward, he should have been aware of that, of what he was doing. On God. On God. Oh, hello, Valen. Found you from TikTok. Oh my God, dude. No way. Valen, what's up, gangsta? Valen, have you kept up to date on the Predator SMP, the Dream SMP drama? Welcome to the tail end, baby. Sounds like he's not sorry for what he did. Sorry you felt that way. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't, yeah. He's like, I'm very sorry that I made you feel that way. He should have been like, I'm very sorry I did that. Why are you talking to me like I know you? Because I know you very intimately. Watch Phelan.
In every interaction I have with anyone, sexual or not. I am sorry, Katie, and I am sorry for how this will affect you going forward.
Holy shit. This is crazy that we're literally like 45 minutes of his fucking videos through for him finally to say what he should have said in the first 30 seconds. It's crazy, bro.
I'm sorry that everything got to this point, but I just hope that after hearing my perspective, you can understand that I never had any bad intentions and never meant to hurt you. I think that is essentially...
It's too late, bro. It's too late. You waited too long. You waited too long to say this shit. Again, trying to play his side, yo, good that he said it. Good that he said it, but, it's fucking, in my opinion, it's too late. I don't think this is fucking right. And again, we're 23 minutes into a 27-minute video that there was even another video prior to this that he made, right? And he still hasn't told his fans not to harass her. So does he really care? Does he really care about her? Does anyone else think it's weird that there was minors on the Dream SMP? With this shit now, yes. I play games like Minecraft, Fortnite, a bit of Stardew Valley, and The Sims 4. I'm part of MCYT community, so I watch streamers like Philza, Tubbo, and others. Hell yeah, Blue Eyes. That's awesome. I love me some fucking... Also, I love all those games that you mentioned. Hell yeah. Thanks for coming through again. I appreciate you. Definitely going to try and do some Stardew on this channel at some point soon. Yeah, it does feel so disingenuous. On God.
All the information that I can add to the situation. After her first statement, I actually disagreed a lot with how things...
Listen, I'm a guy who thinks everyone makes mistakes, even really fucking bad ones, and everyone can reflect on them and learn. Maybe not, but reflect. But it is wild that you took this long to say I'm sorry. Yes. He kind of said sorry in his first fucking video, but it's not... It's like not the same, Like it's not... He should have literally started that video by being like, hello, I'm very sorry. Like he should have said everything he said in this video then, because he shouldn't have needed someone to come out with proof, But he should have said all that and start out by saying, I'm sorry, and please do not send this person hate. Take that with a grain of salt. He said he was going to play BO3 Zombies like a month and a half ago. Oh, no. Spike, you do not have to say JK. Love you, Chris. That is very fucking real. I still want to play that shit. I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt, but he makes me mad because he's not sorry. He's not sincere. If Katie never made her video, he would have never apologized. If she messaged him privately and told him he was in the wrong, he wouldn't have apologized. He's only apologizing to save his career. Don't know anything of this guy, but he seems big enough to have a PR team, yet he doesn't seem to have been well trained. Yeah.
Things were portrayed and was pretty confused by a lot of the details. But her most recent response made things a lot clearer to me. And now I do think we agree pretty much on the order of events.
Also, W-Link. Love that y'all motherfuckers are like bonding over your guys' favorite content creators.
We just don't necessarily agree on my intentions. But again, I do really hope that her seeing this can help with that. There are actually a couple of other things that I wanted to mention before I end this.
Friendly reminder, by the way, I saw this, someone say this on Twitter, and I agree with it 100%. This apology is for KT to accept or not. It's not for any of us, you know? No, dude. Kobe, you're fine, dude. I'm in 3 types of communities, but in the streamer community, my favorite streamer is Rembo. Honorable mentions are Tubbo, Techno, Aimsley, Phil, and Tommy. And my favorite games are Minecraft and The Sims 4. Favorite story game is probably What Remains of Edith Finch. Kobe, have you ever played a game called Cloudpunk? If you haven't, oh my god. If you like story games, you gotta check that shit out, dude. It is so fucking good. Excuse me, Christian TG92. When stop yap? When game? When I'm off my Clout Chaser arc. No, but for real though, I don't know. I've only been playing Star Wars. JK, no, it's honestly a fair question. We literally went from like, hi, hey guys, I'm a fun little like fucking variety gamer streamer that's gonna stream like 8 hours a day and play like 6 different games to, yo, what's up, we're React Andes. Now we're gonna watch one fucking video and react to it for an hour and a half, and then we're gonna do that 3 more times, and that's gonna be the stream. I rock with it. Valen, I love you, bro. I love you. What was the name of the game again? I'll check it out. Cloudpunk. Love Star Wars. OMG. Yo, let's go, Pips. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I'm gonna try and play that tonight, but we're probably gonna get distracted with reacts because there's a lot to talk about. Now we're Hassan. Yeah. I love this content. Not gonna lie. Yo, Lemonade, thank you. I honestly think a lot of people really rock with this content, but I do not want to forget my like very much gaming roots because there's a lot of games I want to play and shit. I just don't want to like overstream a shit ton, and I'm still focusing on the YouTube channel a lot. So I'm trying to like give a lot of time with that. So it's really just me figuring out balance and shit. So thanks for rocking with me, chat. Appreciate y'all for real. I like you. I don't care what you're doing, bro. You could be stroking your shit. I'll be here watching. Oh, wild to jump to that, Valen. Same for you though. My bad. My favorite streamers be Chris and Kirsten, and my fave games be God of War 2018, Ragnarok, and Red Dead 2, and Ghost of Tsushima. Dude, fuck yeah. My bad. Explanation vanished. Valen, I love you. Clear YouTube is working. I'm literally here. Let's fucking go. Yeah, it honestly is. It honestly is. And I'm very grateful for it, and I'm very, very grateful for everyone checking out the channel, and very grateful for, you know, kind motherfuckers like you, Kobe, and Roses, and Blue Eyes, people that are coming through here, and being fucking kind and rocking with the content. Valen demands an OnlyFans, Chris. I mean, you could watch grass grow, and I'd be here. Yo, I appreciate you, Link. You're a fucking real one. Yo, what up, chat?
All right, who wasted $5 on me?
Pips, thank you so fucking much for the Prime. I appreciate you a ton. That helps me out a lot. I appreciate you. You did not have to be that fucking kind. What are my cats doing? This man can yap, dude. Yeah, I'm certified yapper. What can I say? I'm excited to play games. Yo, Lemonade, appreciate you. Yo, I appreciate you, Pips. I refuse to make. If we're watching grass grow, I'll probably be asleep. The stream will be open. I just had an existential crisis and we still on this shit. Yes, sir. No way. Is that Watch Valen coming in chat tonight for the first time tonight? I found the stream through TikTok. You be watching here, Austin. I'd still be here. Whoa. That's a pretty fall far from grace, but thank you. Games or no games, here for the vibes. Appreciate you. Yo, what's up, Lexi? All right, let's continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to pause this long. Pips, thank you again for the sub. I appreciate you a ton, homie. Thanks again to Cam and Dante for the subs as well. And everybody stopping in from the fucking YouTube channel. Y'all are fucking real ones. And as you already know, the fucking OG motherfuckers in here supporting your boy. Y'all are fucking real ones. Also, guys, if you guys like variety gaming, and if you like this channel, you like my vibes, go watch Valen, bro. Go watch Valen, dude. Valen's a fucking G. He's a funny guy. He's entertaining. He probably plays your favorite shooter game, dude. Go watch him, okay? It's so nice. Yo, thank you, Roses. Why is George here? He's a criminal. Literally. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Yeah, dude. Had to let him know. Had to let them know I had to that shit, you know what I'm saying? We have a Discord if y'all want that. Yo, yeah, chat. Feel free to hop in the Discord. Also, if you haven't already, go sub to the YouTube channel. Translation, Christian is gay for Valen. Call of Duty Ghosts? Oh, yo, that's real. Are there any more reacts on the list after this? Oh, yeah. Honestly, this might be the most thick reacts we've had in a while. 1 year anniversary. Okay, but for real, we collabed on OnlyFans. It's my 1 year anniversary. Yo, W.
This video.
Yeah, this is his response. Yeah.
Not at all as important as anything else I've said before this, but this seems like the right.
Let me back up a little bit.
Necessarily agree on my intentions, but again, I do really hope that her seeing this can help with that. There are actually a couple of other things that I wanted to mention before I end this video that are not at all as important as anything else I've said before this, but this seems like the right time to address other concerns that people have had. The first thing that I want to talk about is a comment that I made about Punz's girlfriend at the time, Andy. I was in a call with Punz and Andy was in the shower, and it was known that we could hear Andy as we had brought it up previously within the call. She was talking very sexually with Punz, essentially complaining that Punz wasn't leaving the call to go have sex with her in the shower. I don't remember the exact quote that I said, but this is what Andy quotes.
Did he have to bring this up, though? Did he have to bring this up?
It's me saying, if you don't go in the shower and have sex with Andy, I will. I do remember saying something.
Damn, shorty, you follow with that thing?
What's up, Omen of the Stars? Thanks for stopping on the stream. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. How'd you find the stream, if you don't mind me asking? Also, yes, Lexi, dude, that's crazy. It's been 1 year and 8 months that you've been following. You're a fucking real one. Also, good luck with this react. Try not to get too pissed off.
Along these lines, essentially saying,
or watch.
Punz, go have sex with your girlfriend who's begging you to go have sex with her in the shower, or someone else will. But
You're from YouTube? Fuck yeah. Wait, Omen, were you Lemonade? Or you just stumbled across the YouTube? Appreciate you a ton. Either way, thank you for being here. Is he taking accountability, though?
Essentially saying, come on, Punz, go have sex with your girlfriend who's begging you to go have sex with her in the shower, or someone else will. But I do.
Yeah, this feels like a different conversation. Yeah. Oh, you found me in your recommended? That's on me? Oh, dude. Fuck yeah. Yo, fuck yeah. Yo, Lemonade, thank you for holding down the YouTube stream, by the way. Appreciate you. Dude, Omen, thank you so much. I appreciate you a ton. Literally, you fucking come through here. You fucking Kobe, fucking Blue, fucking Roses, Ghosts, all y'all motherfuckers coming through here from the YouTube stream, the YouTube channel, make my fucking night. So thank you so much. Omen, I always ask new people, what's some of your favorite games, as well as what's some of your favorite content creators? Don't feel like you have to share. Obviously, that's a lot to share. If you want to just share one or the other, or not at all, don't feel like you have to. Appreciate you being here, though. Also, still can't believe Dream cucked Punz. Did bro forget which apology he was filming? Yeah, I don't agree with this. I don't think this should have been in here. Oh, also, in case you want to know, but the algorithm is working for you. You popped up on my Twitter, too, after seeing only one of your YouTube reactions. Wait, what? W? Chris, am I allowed to cry? I'm overwhelmed. Yeah, of course. Of course, homie. Purple, if you got to take a break from the stream, don't feel like you got to stay here for the situation, because this situation is very frustrating, I know, for a lot of people. What if Punz didn't want to have sex, George? He can say no, motherfucker. Yeah, on God. I think it's good for him to acknowledge, but he's doing so in an unfavorable and shitty way. Yeah, he should have covered this, like, after the Katie situation, I think, in my opinion, or made a separate video and been like, hey, I also want to fucking clarify on a couple things that have been going on. I made another video about it, or something like that. Or made a list of apology videos he needs to record and decided to combine them. Yes.
I do understand how this could be disrespectful, and that was not my intention at all. Knowing how she felt after the fact, I do feel bad, and I'm sorry to both Punz and Andy for this comment. My friends, including Punz, we often say ridiculous things, and that's just our type of banter. If anyone ever said something to me about me making them uncomfortable, I would obviously do my best.
Personally think he should just leave and get a normal job. Bro doesn't even need to get a normal job. This motherfucker, I guarantee you, it's very similar to Dream. This dude probably has generational wealth at this point. I think it's good to acknowledge it while he's already doing so, but I sort of get ya.
Best to try avoid making them uncomfortable. But Andy wasn't really one of my friends, so it makes more sense that she doesn't really know that's the type of way that I joke around, and I hope that she understands that I didn't mean any harm.
Dude, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I mean, I think he's doing an okay job of taking accountability for it. I just think it should have been in a different scenario.
By it. Finally, something that I've wanted to talk about for quite a long time, but have never done, is the Technoblade charity stream.
Kobe, fuck yeah, by the way. Appreciate you. Dude just wants the whole video to be just about him, in my opinion. Yeah, seemingly.
Stream situation. People were upset that I was playing soundboards during the beginning of the stream. For context, this event wasn't intended to be serious or sad. It was...
Why is he bringing this up? Why is he bringing this up right now? What does this have to do with any of the situations? She doesn't one of my friends says she doesn't understand my humor. Minecraft boy, shut up.
It was a for fun event and to celebrate the memory of Technoblade. A narrative that was massively spread was that I played this soundboard during Technodad's speech. But that actually was not the case, and I had played it during a time where...
Yeah, trying to get all the drama out of the way, which again is just wild. This happened like 8 months ago. Yeah, I don't get this, bro. I really don't get this, including this into this fucking video.
All the creators were in a call just talking to each other before the speech had even started. I actually
Segue's unreal. Oh, hey, by the way, so yeah, guys, so I said this crazy thing about one of my friend's exes while they were together and made them both uncomfortable. And then check this out, dude. I fucking ruined someone's fucking charity event by playing soundboards 8 months ago. I just want to clear this up because right now people are saying that I sexually assaulted a woman and gave her a lifetime of trauma. What is with this guy? What is with this guy? And at the end, literally completely discrediting what he was saying.
I moved out a few days after the event because I wanted to make sure that he wasn't...
TBH, script multiple responses and use YouTube chapters. Yeah, at a minimum. At a minimum.
Upset or uncomfortable with anything that I had said. And we discussed it all. He told me that he didn't have a problem with what I did and that the public reaction was actually pretty crazy to him. And then he invited me to the next year's event. Another thing that people criticize me for is that I didn't donate to the charity. But again, this actually isn't the case. I donated $2,000 to the charity after the event, but I did do it anonymously.
One, crazy that they're criticizing him, right? And I get it, right? I would probably be like, yo, maybe donate to the event. That would be cool. But I probably wouldn't be like out here like saying it publicly. Like, thinking in my head, I'd probably be like, yeah, it'd be cool if he fucking donated to the charity, considering the fact that Techno was probably one of his friends. Again, I don't know the fucking Minecraft YouTuber lore. I'm fucking getting acclimated with how everyone knows each other and all that shit. But, dude, I don't know, dude. Why are you bringing this up? Why are you bringing this up? You don't need to bring this up. Can't believe I would have been able to apologize better when I literally get severe anxiety in serious situations. Yeah, on God, dude. The cat took the spotlight. Yo, that's fair. That is so fair.
So obviously I'm not surprised at all that people don't know this. I donated anonymously because I just didn't really want to make it about me and just donated because...
I mean, that's good. And that's a good thing, and that's nice of him to do. Why are you saying this in this video, though?
I wanted to. Obviously, there was no actual requirement for the creators.
Instead of titling the video, my response should have been something else since he's talking about multiple topics. Exactly. So why didn't he drop the screenshot back when it happened? Yeah. Yeah, dude.
In the event to donate to the charity at all. And them just streaming to their audience and
or within the last 8 months. Yeah, dude.
To donate was enough. Now, I did this specifically by showing the donations live as they came through on my stream. And because of me doing this, over 2% of the donations actually contain my name within the donation message. So I think it's pretty unfair to come at me for not donating to the charity when I was clearly making a big effort to get my viewers to donate.
I think this guy's pretty pretty filled up in his own image of himself, and it bothers him that people are calling him out on the situation, you know? Or there's some hurt there of some kind, or something he feels like he didn't do enough or something. Because why is he bringing this up? Why does he feel the need to be like, oh, by the way, like, my viewers contributed like 2% of this, so like, I'm a good guy because I was telling my viewers to donate. Dude, like, okay, good on you, but nobody is fucking, like, nobody is saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? George, not to be like that, but keep techno out your mouth. Yeah, literally. I don't care if you donated to charity, man. That's between you and your relationship with your friend. We're just talking about your SA allegations. Dude, yeah.
And beside that, I did donate $2,000. I just wanted to mention this.
Yeah, he donated $2,000 anonymously, right? Here's what he did. He donated $2,000 anonymously. And then he didn't tell anyone. He didn't tell anyone about that. Then people got mad about him not donating, and he was playing fucking sound bites throughout the whole fucking stream, apparently. Now he's responding to it after handling his SA allegations. And he's saying, well, like, I did donate $2,000 anonymously, and I didn't want to make the thing or the event about me. And also, my fans made up 2% of the donations, so it's kind of like I donated that, you know, because I worked so hard to get my fans to donate their money. Yeah, why is he bringing techno into this? Yeah, charity and techno's name.
I know it's kind of way off topic compared to the other two things that I've mentioned
Yes.
in this video, but it is something that has been constantly brought up since it happened.
I don't think many people criticizing you right now, George, have brought these things up
As a way of showing that I'm a bad person, so I wanted to clear that up. And that
I think literally only like 14-year-olds on Twitter probably have brought this thing up to shit on your name, bro. Probably a very small, minute, probably like 2 to 8% of the people shitting on you right now are even talking about this.
that's pretty much everything I have to say. So
This was a big thing, to be fair. Then why the fuck didn't he talk about it before he got his ass fucking cooked in an SA allegation? Why didn't he talk about it? Why didn't he wait 3 months and say something? You're good, Josh. He's making everything about him? Yes. Shouldn't this video be about Katie? Yes.
I hope you can understand. And yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yo, let's see some of the brain melting takes. All ads are off for this video. Okay. You could have taken all the money from this video and donated to sexual assault victims, but I guess that didn't go through your pretty little British boy brain because you apparently don't think much outside of Minecraft content creation and how you're going to save your own ass. But maybe if somebody says that to you now, maybe you can take it into consideration for the next time that you make someone feel super uncomfortable and give them lifelong trauma. So that next time when you make your my response video and bring up 2 things at the end that has literally nothing to do with this situation in particular, you can give the money from that video, that shitty apology/response video, to some of the victims of these people. I'm starting to feel communication is non-existent in the creator space. George, officially the tickle monster allegations. Crazy how dramatized Twitter made this event become. This is not even remotely SA, and 18 is an adult, so people should stop treating it as some weird form of grooming. This all should have been handled in private. How funny that the British group for... Oh, this is about some other drama. I read that comment, actually. Dude, stop apologizing. What she is doing is spitting on real victims of SA. She's minimizing it down to, oh, I kind of felt a bit weird, equals SA. The whole situation sounds like a miscommunication and regret, not SA. They were both drunk, so this whole problem is too stupid. And I don't think we need to continue on to see where these comments are going. I'm telling you, dude, it's the 3 brain cells. Let's all have a deep breath moment after this crazy video. On God. Gonna need a deep breath for this brain rot. No consent equals SA. It's not grooming, but inappropriate. Yeah, he should donate like a minimum of at least like 10K to a charity of some sort. I mean, I think if he's trying to be sincere or actually gives a fuck, he would. It might not be SA, but it wasn't appropriate behavior, and he failed to apologize for making her uncomfortable. Can we do one of the happy reacts now? Absolutely. Absolutely. Bro saying someone is minimizing something while minimizing that exact thing is fucking crazy. He doesn't care. Yeah, okay. Let me try. Dude, here's the thing, bro. Today, GeorgeNotFound meat riders, okay? Let me give my take. Here's the thing, dude. Y'all motherfuckers have got to take some accountability for him, because clearly he's not going to, or at least acknowledge some of the ways that he did take some accountability and be like, oh, hey, he like tried here, said this. Victim blaming is not making his case look better. Like trying to be like, oh, it's her fault. Oh, she's painting a bad picture. Oh, whatever is not a good look at all. Is not a good look at all. It's not helping anyone. It's making it worse. Which leads into my overall thoughts about this video. Not once did he say for his fans not to go harass Katie or be a shithead to her, which is horrible. Horrible. Because they're going to do that. He knows they're going to do that. Or he's not fucking using his brain again, dude. The fact that he has to come into the situation and go, oh, I didn't know about this and I'll do better in the future. Brother, you're 27. You're cooked. If your brain has not fucking matured enough to realize that this is a fucking problem, you're cooked. You didn't realize to ask consent. You didn't realize to check her age. You didn't realize all this shit. You are cooked. You're cooked. You're cooked. Okay? I think GeorgeNotFound should just fucking say GG's, bro. Should just say GG's. Get off the fucking internet. Get off the internet, dude. And he should. Here's the thing. I think he could have existed on the internet. I think he could have existed on the internet if at the beginning of this fucking apology response video, the first one said something along the lines of, I'm here to tell my side of the story. I would like to apologize because I hurt Katie and I genuinely feel sorry and I will do everything I can to make it up to her or try and make it up to victims in general. Please do not harass Katie. Do not go out of your way to hurt her. Do not go out of your way to talk to her. Let her be. She is dealing with a lot. I did something that was a traumatic experience for her, and you bothering her and shitting on her is just reopening that wound. You need to let that shit go. This is my side of the story. We're going to talk about it. It does not take away from what Katie says. She's 100% valid. That's what he should have said. And then he should have said everything in this video except for the techno stuff in that video. Probably not the Andy stuff. I'm going to be honest with you. Or, I forget who said it, should have put chapters in it. Should have put chapters in it. Been like, hey, I'm also going to cover a couple of the other situations in this video because I feel like they're important, because I want you guys to know that I personally do not think that I'm a horrible human being. You can decide that yourself. The harassment of survivors is fucking unreal and disgusting. On God. On God. In this day and age, and with the community he has, he was around stuff like consent and respect for women was a very active, or what for women was a very active conversation, which should have had him learn or actively make an effort to be better. On God. I work in survivor advocacy, and I literally point to YouTuber cancellations and lectures. I do to show that no matter the person, people will vilify and victim blame survivors. Online drama like this is most of the time bring out the worst in people and target survivors of the incident, and greatly mirrors the reaction of regular people who share their stories. Yeah, I did watch the Techno versus Dream video. I watched it like 3 nights ago. That comment section passing that last brain cell around like a hot potato. None of them want it. God, you're so fucked when this gets on YouTube. It's fine, dude. I really don't give a fuck. If people want to shit on this video and call me a dumbass or whatever, oh, sorry, Lemonade. I missed your comment because he doesn't really want to take accountability unless his career is on the line. Yes, exactly. Yes. If people want to shit on me for like having an empathetic take on this and the fact that I wasn't able to fucking see George's side all the way through from playing devil's advocate, that's fine. I really think playing devil's advocate in a lot of situations is really fucking stupid. I think it's really stupid and lacking empathy in a lot of situations when clearly there should be empathy had, not, well, let's use our logical brains and figure out exactly what this means and, you know, how this actually works. Like, yo, if somebody has a traumatic experience and they're completely fucked up from it for the rest of their life, you need to have empathy first and then play devil's advocate later, okay? I don't think there's much to play devil's advocate for on this video in particular. The only thing you can say is say that he's saying he's going to do better in the future. And if you're playing devil's advocate, like I did, by the way. Deo, what's up? Or Dio, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the sub. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in. If you don't mind me asking, how'd you find the stream? If you want to, you know, play devil's advocate, you could say he's insanely immature for his age, and that's why he didn't recognize these things. But again, for me, that doesn't make it any better. I don't think he has a get out of jail free card in this situation to be like, oh, well, yeah, he's immature. So, you know, that makes up for the fact that this girl has a lifetime of trauma now, you know? So, yeah, man. All I know is Carl Jacobs dropped GeorgeNotFound from TLT, and he's getting hate from it. Crazy. The fact that people can see the situation and say they don't want to be associated with GeorgeNotFound anymore, and then other people go, oh, you piece of shit. Oh, I don't like you anymore. Oh, you're a dumbass. Crazy. But yeah, man, those are my closing thoughts. I was so surprised when I saw how attacked you were getting in the comment section. Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Shit's kind of crazy, but yeah, I don't care at the end of the day. I literally don't care if people want to shit on me, because I realize that there's going to be, even if there's a vast majority of people shitting on me, there's going to be a couple few people that agree with me, or at least somewhat agree with me, that will be willing to come into streams and have a calm dialogue about these things. Or there will be people who didn't know about the situation that randomly get it suggested in their feed, and they can learn from this. By the way, I will try to remember, and I'll try and add this to the playlist. So if anybody's finding this video and doesn't know the setup and all the other stuff that went on in the situation, somewhere in the description, there should be a link to a playlist that...
all right, who wasted $5 on me?
Bonbon, what's up, homie? Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you, dude. That will fill you in on everything that has happened so far up until this point. So, yeah. I mean, I know you mean new people, but, I mean, look at all of us who show up every night to support you. Exactly, bro. And that's another thing, dude. That's another thing. I hope that this is somewhat educational. I understand, thinking about it the last couple of days and some of the ways that people have been reacting in the chat, that, I don't know, maybe this is for selfish reasons that I'm talking about these things, because obviously they do well for content. But I really, at the end of the day, want to think that I really do this shit because I enjoy having serious conversations with you guys, and I feel like I'm helping educate people on these situations. Yeah, I don't know. And sharing my empathy, you know what I'm saying? Yo. Thank you, Kobe. I appreciate you. Ultimate Fucker, what's up, bro? Yo, thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. I try to show up every stream. Yo, I appreciate you. I'm happy for my sister. Got engaged today. I'm happy for her. Yo, that's awesome, bro. I was watching Queso, but bro rage quit and ended stream. Oh, my God. Yo, welcome in, bro. Yeah, I agree with you always, unless you call me a twink. That's not true. IDK, who told you that? The way you said it makes it sound like you are a twink. It makes it worse with the fact that Katie used to be a fan of George. Absolutely. Absolutely. That makes it a lot worse, I feel like. But yeah, chat. Also, you guys, let me say this again. You guys don't have to have my back. If I say a bad take, that's totally fine. Also, if this new style of content that I'm doing where we cover a lot of more serious topics, you can't watch for whatever reason because it's very triggering, that's totally fine. You don't have to fucking watch the shit always. I'm always gonna try and have at least a little while for some game segments or watching some videos that are less serious. If you gotta put this shit on mute, put in another tab and check every now and then to see when you can fucking come hang out again. Totally get it, man. Some of this shit's more serious. I didn't mean to all of a sudden turn into like a news fucking streamer, content creator. But I also want to mix in some fun reacts, or at least more chill reacts, like the fucking... like this one, talking about why this person stopped streaming, or indie horror has a problem, because I love indie horror, or talking about BetterHelp, which is going to be less of a serious situation, you know? Just covering random different things that we like. Oh my God, I forgot that. So sorry. I forgot that this fucking dumbass GeorgeNotFound does not know how to balance audio levels, so I had the shit way too loud. I know that some people aren't a fan of Matt Rife. I was just like, oh, this could be funny to watch because I do watch a little bit of Matt Rife's fucking comedy crowd work, which I think is actually relatively good for the most part. And I use it to kind of gauge, like at least inspire me to be more funny, you know? So, yeah, man. You stream for 8 hours a day? The cats are being goblins? They are. Sorry, chat, if you guys see them running back and forth. What's going to happen now? Or don't worry. I am going to humble you if you say some weird. We already know that. You can complain about that too. Yo, W. W. I can make a react about how Minecraft skills / Kobe came into my fucking Twitch channel and rocked my shit over my shitty take. I'm here for it. The Asmon Gold route. When somebody disagrees with me, I say I'm canceled. Because there's so many games he needs to play, it's not funny. Exactly. I need more time in the day. Absolutely. I will give all the views. Yo, Kobe, you're so real for that. I don't think it will come to that, though, because I honestly, again, was just being a bitch based off of you trying to have empathy for a third party, so. I want to send you another video about YouTube bot comments today, but until the dude made fun of speech impediment, and I was like, okay, that's just not needed for the video. Hydrate. Yo, I gotta piss. What's up, Chrissy Game? Yo, what's up, Fofobby? How's it going, homie? But yeah, dude, closing thoughts, again, that was pretty much my closing thoughts on the thing, on everything that happened. Hope this shit was entertaining. Anybody watch on the YouTube channel. Love you, YouTube. If you guys enjoyed, if anybody's still watching, come over to the Twitch stream. It'll be one of the links in the description. Won't be the top one. We'll probably have Sexual Assault Hotline and then the link back to the original video, George's video there. So, yeah, man.